What's going on, guys? Borderlands 4 has another update out. This one is another minor update, but there's some other stuff that I want to cover in this video. So first of all, the minor update for February 12th, 2026. This one includes a limited time twist on enemy traits in Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, an adjustment to Vex's Teen Witch class mod, and a new set of weekly activities themed around spreading the love across Kairos, including the pink heart firing AC May shotgun as the legendary loot for the weekly wildcard mission. They are also running a community challenge from February 12th through the 16th, so make sure to lovingly revive other vault hunters in co-op this weekend to do your part. We'll go over that here in just a moment. For this minor update, enemies in Ultimate Vault Hunter mode are showing that they care with a kinder set of modifiers. While in Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, enemies you encounter will be more likely to have the wealthy or bougie traits that make them drop extra cash or iridium. If you see an enemy that has wealthy in front of their name, that means they drop extra cash. If you see one that says bougie, then they drop extra iridium. So be on the lookout for those this week, especially if you're like me and you want iridium like crazy. Any enemies who get a damage related trait have an increased chance to have Chain Master, clearly indicating their loving bonds. That's just goofy, but okay. These effects will be active from February 12th through the 19th, so just 1 week, so make the most of them. And in terms of the simple change notes for this week, they updated the Teen Witch class mod to award the correct amount of points in Vex the Siren's Grave Thirst passive skill. And in case you're wondering what the Grave Thirst skill is, it's here in the pumpkin spice tree on the bottom right hand side. In terms of the weekly activities that we got a triple threat this week. We got Idolater Soul, we got Callus the Ripper Queen, and we got Vile Lictor. So if you need the Golden God or the Gore Master or the Onslaught in a shiny form, Saul's your boy. If you need the Queen's Rest pistol in shiny form, then you want to farm Callus the Ripper Queen. Or if you want the Ruby's Grasp, which is one of my favorite pistols in the game. It's actually one of my favorite weapons in the entire franchise now. The Ruby's Grasp is broke as hell and I love it. This guy right here is your boy. This is Vile Lictor. That's actually one of my favorite boss fights in the game too. One of my favorite boss fights in the series. I love this fight. And since he's the encore boss, you should also be on the lookout for the Super Soldier Shield and try and get a triple roll on that thing. I think could roll like triple absorb or triple. There's a bunch of different rolls you can get. Look for like a high percentage amount and that's how you know you got a triple on that. Vile Lictor can also drop the Undead Eye class mod for Vex, which is one of her better class mods. Callus over here can drop the Skeptic class mod for all you Harlow mains, so be on the lookout for those. Try and get you a really good roll on that this week. And then old Idolater Soul has a lot of really good stuff in his loot pool. He's got the Bio Robot, he's got the Dancer, he's got the Furnace, he's got the Technomancer, the Gore Master, Golden God, and Onslaught like I already mentioned. This is the week right here, man. If you are looking for good class mods, this is a real good week for it. All right, now let's talk about that community challenge that they were talking about. The Valentines Till Death Do Us Part community challenge. It says spread the love and co-op and join the community in an effort to unlock a new Vault Hunter skin. Love is in the air on Kairos, along with plenty of bullets, gun smoke, and shrapnel. In keeping with the romantic gifts and sweet sentiments that'll be exchanged this weekend, we've got new Borderlands 4 community challenge that is sure to strengthen the bonds between you and your Vault Hunter teammates. Party up with loved ones, friends, or total strangers for some co-op multiplayer this weekend and keep each other alive with the power of togetherness, making sure to lovingly revive any Vault Hunters knocking on death's door. If these community challenge conditions are successfully met, we will share a shift code for the reward that'll be redeemable by all, and that is a new skin for every Vault Hunter called You're So Vain for all 4 of the Vault Hunters, and presumably you will get this for Cash, who comes out next month too. I hope. I don't know. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but hopefully it will apply to the future Vault Hunters as well. So for just 3 days as a community, we have to get 500,000 successful revives on down teammates in co-op in order to earn that skin. I'm going to be honest with you guys, that might be optimistic. That might be optimistic since I don't know about you all, but I mostly play solo. I've got a lot of friends. I've got, you know, you guys. I sometimes play with you guys when I'm on stream, but 500,000 of them in 3 days is, I don't know. They might be dreaming a little bit there. But like I said, this is a really good week for farming Idolater Soul, Queen Callus, and our boy Vile Lictor. So maybe team up with some other people, share that iridium cost for the big encore machine, and who knows, maybe we will hit this 500,000. soon. In other news from the developers, Grant KO from Gearbox, who is really cool, says the on-foot distance from the start of the map for Minister Screw, that's the previous bounty pack we got, is shorter than the distance to the first hidden mini boss in the Legend of the Stone Demon, which is the new bounty pack that's coming out on February 26th alongside of a major update that adds pearls to the game, which I mentioned in the last video, but I just want to make sure you guys understand February 26th we get pearls. Now again, I think that they would be remiss to not go ahead and throw out the level cap increase at the same time, but I don't think it's going to happen, and I'm going to tell you why. 9 times out of 10, whenever they do a level cap increase, it comes alongside of a like major content release, and not a bounty pack, but like a major content release. So I don't think we're going to see a level cap increase, but I would be happy to be surprised. The only thing that I worry about there is that if they drop the pearlescent pack and we have all these new pearls and we're out there farming for them, and I'm hoping that they're very, very rare, because that's how pearls should be. They should be very rare, and then you get one and then the level cap increases and you don't have a way to like bring that up in level with you. That's going to be pretty painful, because then you're going to have to farm it again. So that's my hope, is that they hear these cries for that. And as you guys saw from the hotfix notes, the developers had listened to the community when they pointed out that there was something wrong with the Teen Witch. This guy right here, Tim, he pointed out that the Vex Teen Witch Grave Thirst skill is actually a 5-point skill, not a 3-point skill. So, and it's been bugged since launch. And as you guys saw from the hotfix notes, and here's Graham from Gearbox, and he says we'll take a look, and boom, sure enough, they did, and they put out that fix today. So if you find things that are problems in the game, don't be afraid to tag the developers. Also, don't be afraid to file a ticket at support.borderlands.com and let them know anything that's wrong with your game there as well. So yeah, that'll do it for this week's news. I hope that something in here was newsworthy and helpful to you. If it was, make sure you hit the like button, hit subscribe for more Borderlands news, information, and updates, and I will see you guys in the next one. Y'all take care.